Hi friends. So random thought of the day. I was having a discussion with an individual in regards to growth and development opportunities at work, and the conversation kind of went where they were telling me how they felt a lack of it within the community, within our company. Um, and the individual tried to initiate themselves by reaching out to their managers, asking for feedback, asking for opportunity to kind of sit down one on one and discuss their development goals and whatnot. But the reaction they received wasn't what they were expecting. And listening to their story, and also based off of my brief experience here thus far, I definitely felt like the reason was because the managers themselves didn't know how to develop and develop their underlings. They themselves never had that experience, and or and so they don't know how to do it themselves. They don't even know what it is per se. I think so. After kind of listening to the individual, I kind of explained my thoughts regarding it, and I think the individual knew about it, but it just never clicked in their mind that the reason why those two situations never clicked, I guess. So we then kind of went into a conversation about then what could we do, and in the end, it's just have a conversation, I think, and be able to have an honest conversation. And because the managers, yes, they don't know how to teach or develop per se, but they do have skills and knowledge that they could share. And so, as long as there's a communication between the manager and their subordinate, I think there's a way to find a way to nurture, create a nurturing environment, a culture. And then all you need is just more outside uh, educational input, and I think that's the right direction. Yeah, so just kind of talking about that with the individual made me think about what it is that the company needs right away. And I thought part of it was, of course, manager training, um, for managers, but and also just various other educational opportunities within the company. But sometimes when you don't have the money or the resources to implement them, you have to find your own way of doing things. And I guess that kind of connected me back to what I'm doing right now, where I'm doing a little project to kind of establish everyone's work scope more and start a communication and a conversation. And I feel like as long as there's communication and a will to learn and a will to teach, uh, everything will come afterwards perfectly fine. And so I think maybe that's something I want to work on right now, even though I desperately want to get manager training and outside education more, or at least internal education seminars. But even before that, I guess I need to instill a culture to communicate. And I guess it's something I could try within the group at least. So, yeah, I mean, even in a company that has money and the resource to implement all these things, if the people don't have any interest or the will to want to teach or learn, um, sometimes throwing all the money at people isn't going to do anything. So in that sense too, I think uh, starting from uh, the individual interest and kind of creating that atmosphere is maybe more may accelerate the process more in the long run, at least. That's what I'm hoping for. And yeah, those are my thoughts for the day. Anyways, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys up again another time. Ciao.